Okay, so here we have the Tascam Model 2400. It is an analog mixing console with a built-in multi-track recorder, and it can record to an SD card. It has everything you could possibly need, even if you had no outboard gear whatsoever, to record your entire band, except for microphones, of course. But what this thing really does great is the DAW control mode. And you can see here I'm running Reaper. I'm running the latest version of Reaper with the Tascam 2400 on OS X Catalina, and this thing works great. Now, the logic of this thing is it is the Tascam Studio Bridge built in to a mixing console. So, whenever we hook this up to Reaper, everybody has seen the videos, okay? I'm just going to go through it real quick, in case you don't know. Okay, the very first thing to get this working properly is all these need to be enabled. If you have external MIDI gear, this needs to be enabled. These are my settings here on the MIDI input devices, MIDI output devices. Okay, now we're going to scroll down here to OSC control. Okay, we select Mackie Control Universal, DAW Control N1 on a Mac, DAW Control Out 1. Okay, and then we add another one and we go Control N2, Control Out 2. Again, this is on a Mac. We set surface offset tracks to 8. Okay, so first thing, this thing controls your transport, and it controls your record arm buttons. It does not, let's see it, does not control your faders. There's channel 8, I'm moving the fader, and it's not moving. Okay, the reason is this is an analog mixer. So, what's going on here is we're going out of the direct out of channel 8. Yes, there's no physical direct out. It's internal with this switch. The great thing about this DAW control mode is you don't have to push flip switches whenever you want to listen to the tape or the live mic. So, because the DAW automatically switches. So, we have this on USB, and channel 8's input is set to input 8. Okay, and then you can go to the routing here and make sure master send channel is deselected, and you want to make the output the same channel as the input, and it will automatically switch. It's not going to hurt anything. And so, and then if you went, okay, so see, we've got all these channels here on live faders. If we want to add more faders that can be controlled, or you want some faders that you can automate and you have another control surface, you can go right back here and add. And that's the logic of this board in a nutshell. Okay, so I've got 8 armed there. Over here I've got the MIDI channel. Now, whenever this first got here, I was like, this is great. I don't have to mess with the computer at all anymore. But then, after I messed with the DAW control mode, I realized that that is where this board shines, is the ability to edit and write MIDI notes and copy and paste or whatever up there on the computer, and then do a live mix down right here with an analog board, analog EQs, built-in effects, or I can use my outboard gear through the inserts and all kinds of stuff. It does not get any better than this. I can come out of one of these subgroup outs and mix down to tape, or I can send the main bus back into another channel input on Reaper and mix it down there. It's fantastic. It's fairly difficult to capture on the phone, but I got these drums hitting hard over here. Yeah, nothing replaces the giant PA in my opinion. Check this out. This controls the first 12 channel faders and the record arm buttons, and this controls the other 16. Bad to the bone. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video. I have everything set up in a way that works with the way that I plan to work with my gear. It's better to pre-plan of how you're going to use your studio and create a template in Reaper than it is to get in Reaper and try to figure it out as you go along. It makes things way easier to deal with than if you've got a bunch of tracks with, or a bunch of songs with tracks scattered around in different places.